Hey guys, welcome back to Cadillac Coachworks. So, we've been going back and forth between the 56 and the 52. The 52 is interior work. Now, I haven't done a video on her in quite a while, and I thought I'd show what I'm doing and how the progress is and all that stuff. So, let's go ahead and take a gander. Okay, so she's gutted. Gutted. Obviously, I think I showed you guys that the dash had been done. So let me see if I can zoom out here. Here we go. Zoom in. So that, yeah, the dash has been done. I'm pretty sure I showed you that, but everything has been removed. Floor has been sealed, rust converted. I put sound deadening all over the place. I cut, you can kind of see them over here, speaker holes. The center one was already there, but the 6x9s were not. Headliner has been removed. And so we've done the weather stripping on this door. I've done everything, the felts. This thing closes beautifully. Beautiful. I haven't done the other side yet, but I'll get there. The carpet is up here, okay? All the speaker wires for the boom booms is all wired, okay? I have it taped down so it doesn't move when we install the carpet. Now, the seats have already been done, and you will see those when they get installed. One thing I am working on right now is, the, what do you call them, the panels, you know, the panels that go down here, right here. So let me show you what I'm doing. Okay, so we have these guys. They are pretty jacked up. Look at this one. Yeah, this one's really jacked up. My bench is a mess right now because, you know, going back and forth between two cars have been really busy. So I kind of made this jig. So I'm going to cut this up right here. This will be, basically, this will be sliced off here. So we have this half circle that the socket fits into, right? See, fits in there pretty nice. But what I'm going to do is this is going to go underneath here to match the rib, the inside, and then this will go over it. And what I'll do is I will vice them together slowly and slowly work it down the line, and I'll let you know how it comes forward, because I mean I did hammer some of this one and it's okay, you know, it's getting there, but some of this stuff right here, I have no way of doing this. And I tried with the leather pouch and it still wasn't working too well. So yeah, you'll see how that goes in a little bit here. This is more the felt and everything that I need to install. The all the trim pieces that are metal that go above the door panels have been painted. I didn't actually give you a close look. So here they are, a little dusty now, but I did this all in lacquer to match the dash. It's like a black lacquer. So everything has been painted black. It's going to look awesome. So anyways, I will get back to you on the panels. They're not sail panels. I keep forgetting the damn name of them. Anyways, I'll get back to you on that, and we'll go from there. Yeah, I'll get back to you guys very shortly, and we'll do some more progress and, you know, all that stuff. The 56 is almost done. Well, the brakes anyways, but anyways, welcome back, guys. Well, today was a pain in the ass. I got the back seat in, speakers installed in the back, the sub ports, a whole bunch of stuff. There's been a lot been done in the last couple weeks. So let me show you the update on the 52. Okay, so here we are. Front seat, like I said, is just loosely in there. We have a headliner. Still got a couple spots to finish over there. I still got to put in the dome light. But here's the back seat. Finally in there. Pain in the ass. Because there's little hooks and all these things to make this thing really get in there and hold its height. So, package tray has been covered. We have Black Diamond 6x9 speakers in the back right there. And then I put some exhaust ports, well, bass ports, because I have two 10s going back here. And I'm basically turning the trunk into a bandpass box kind of setup to where air will free flow through the center right there. I still have to put these little side panels on. Now I did have those on there, but I could not get the seat in there with those in there. So I'm going to try to slide them in here into that slot. And yeah, carpet's in. What else? So for the door panels up here, these are still being made, but I had to finish the template. So this panel's going back on. This one is going back on, but only half of it, because if you see the circle right here, this is where the 6.5 Orion speaker's going. And then in this little pocket right here, which is for the door keeper to bolt in, there's a tweeter going there. Let me show you the template. Excuse my mess here. There's a Luna. So here's the template. So tweeter, speaker, it says door latch, but that's actually the window lever, and then aluminum panel. So this car was missing these aluminum panels on the bottom, which are kind of important. I mean, well, they're not important, but aesthetically they are. And then I have a few of them. So my buddy Cliff, which if you have not seen his amazing discount warehouse of parts, he had a few of these. These go on the bottom of the door and the kick panel and yada yada. So my interior guy has the other ones. This one is for mock-up and probably the kick panels. So yeah, I still got to bolt in the what do you call it? The armrest right there. So I got to bolt that in. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put an entire piece of like MDF and carpet or something like that to mount both amps, because I have a 4-channel and then a 2-channel. Well, it's technically a 5-channel, but we're going to use it as 4-channel and then a 2-channel. Subwoofers right across there. And then figure out the trunk situation. But I have all the wires ran. I think I mentioned that earlier. But yeah, she is getting there, man. It's really amazing seeing how she is just coming together. It's amazing. Okay, so next time you see me, seat will probably be bolted in. I'll have some of the side plates in, maybe the door panels, maybe. But yeah, so yeah, we'll get back to it. There's still a lot more cleaning and get some of this glue off and all that stuff. So get back to you in a little bit, which will probably be 3 weeks. Hey guys, welcome back. Took a little pause getting the 56 done, and you know, lots of other little stuff, you know, life happens. So I'm back on it on the 52. We've got some more interior work that has been done. Yeah, let me show you what I've been doing and some other stuff. Okay, so seat, zoom out, zoom out, zoom out, there we go. Seat is bolted in, so that's nice and sturdy. I think I showed you the back seat installed, I can't remember, but we got the side panels in right there, headliner in, obviously. Now the kick panels came out pretty bitchin'. They're not fully installed because I still have some wire, and I'm doing a power door lock system, so the module's going in there. But man, that metal bended out nice and perfect. I do have the door panels inside the garage, but what I'm doing right now is I'm finally doing the last of the weather sealing for the windows, the felt, all that stuff. So let me show you the wing window. We have the new channel in. We have the weather stripping in right here. Okay, see it. Rub the right way. Okay, so one thing that's obviously very important is lube. Why you have a door panel off and everything apart is lube and grease, everything, channels, everything. So now the window goes up so nicely. Let me put this crank on here. So it's just like butter. I mean, it's just like butter. It's so nice. So let's go down, and I don't even have the wing window in, and it's so tight already. The felt that goes in here is got these clips that are kind of like stapled to the felt, so you got to pop those off. And then what I did is I used teeny little screws, and I just ran them along in here. Now you want to make sure that they go in past flush, because you don't want a screw scraping your glass. And it's the same as this, but this I actually have a rivet gun, and I rivet it back in. So this guy goes on the inside like this, like so, and then yeah, so that's, you know, this is almost done. That side is done, and that door just closes so nice. But yeah, I'm gonna get this wing window back in. So the first thing you do is, if you want to do it right and get the glass out, at least I know on these years, some other years you can get kind of finagle the glass out with the wing window still in, but it's a real pain in the ass. It doesn't take much to get the wing window out. I think the hardest part is disconnecting the bolt for the crank, the bolt that goes into the frame of the actual wing window, getting that out, let that, you know, let the mechanism fall, and just wedge that sucker out, and then you have so much free play to get this glass out. So basically reverse of what I'm doing. Also, you know, take pictures of where the adjustments are. If you're, you know, not entirely sure, just take pictures. And also what I like to do is I kind of leave things a little loose, and I just roll it up and down while it's all assembled, roll it up and down, and make my adjustments to where it's just smooth as butter. I mean, this is going to be even better once I have the wing window in there with that channel. But let's check out the door panels. Here's a Luna keeping guard on the 58. But here's the door panels. Now they're leaning on the car, but it's, you know, the vinyl in, so she ain't gonna do anything. But here, let's take a quick gander. I still have to, you know, get those in there a little better, but man, do those come out real nice. So I went with more of a Coupe de Ville style. He actually was able to mold the armrest into the door panel, which came out awesome. So the only thing that would make it like really a Coupe de Ville style interior is if it had, it's like a rectangle chrome molding that goes in the door. I didn't have that. Luckily, Cliff had those, so I was able to put those back on because those were missing. And then also what we did is we put these wedges on. So the wedge that's on the door, you might have seen it, it's a, you know, same aluminum. It wedges up in here, so when you put the card in, it just grabs it real nice. And those are actually for picture frames. And you know, it's kind of a pain in the ass doing the old L bracket and you screw it in from the top. These slide in and they're strong. So here's the other piece. See how it just kind of clips in there. Now the sill plates, yeah, the original ones are really beat up, really beat up, and I can't seem to find any. But I had a 56 Coupe de Ville that I'm parting out, and these were in there, and they're not, I mean, they're rusty, but they're going to clean up real nice. But I'm wondering if I just try to customize these somehow and get these in there. They're a little different, obviously, but I might try that out and just see how it looks and go from there. I mean, this isn't a concours, you know, show car or whatnot, but it's a driver, and I want her to look decent and drive well. I've put a lot more time and money than I was supposed to do, because it was supposed to be a car that I just hop and go, and you know, it's got some dings on her or whatever, but you know, that's just what's happening for now. I actually got these found in a garage. I got these given to me, which is awesome because these ones are pretty jacked up. This one looks okay, but it's got a big rust hole in it. The other side's really bad. I might get the bumpers chromed. I'm looking at this paint, I'm looking at the car, and just like, you know, these bumpers just kind of, I don't know, they let her down a little bit. They're dinged up, and you know, there's a guy down in Mexico, and buddy knows that you do it for $1,400 for triple chrome, so it's like, maybe I'll just go ahead and do it, but not until I get the interior done. So I'm going to keep going at it. I'm trying to get it done within the next month. Might have another car coming in. So yeah, but I will get back to you guys on the progress when I guess I have more of the stereo in and maybe the door panels on and stuff. I don't know. But yeah, so get to you guys then. Talk to you soon. Hey guys, welcome back. It's been a couple weeks. You know, chugging along. It's been hot a little bit during the day, but you know, summer's coming. Awesome. Car season is here. But yeah, a couple things been done on the 52 Coupe. Let me show you. You're gonna like it. Okay, so this area is a mess, you know. Trim screws and just crap everywhere, just, you know, yeah, it's a confined space, but let me zoom out of here. Yeah, I needed the welder, and I'll show you why. But very soon here in July, stuff's going to start getting moved to the new shop. I'm still going to do, you know, like tune-ups and whatnot at the house, in my little shop area behind the garage here, but we have a actual shop coming, which is awesome. So I'm pretty excited about that. So let me show you here. All right, so we got this door panel almost done here. Trim plate on the bottom is done. Did that last night. The Orion 600 watt component system is in. I like that it's pretty hidden. So one thing you might notice, hey Ryan, why is there a wing window crank on your regular window crank? Well, I don't know why, but when I put the metal piece on, this hits it, or the bigger one hits it. It may be because the door panel is thick, but it's not that thick. But anyways, I don't really care. So I'm gonna have, this is the original wing window. This is actually off of 56, and it's off the parts car that we got the quarter panel off for the 56 Coupe de Ville that was in the previous videos. We'll show you more about that later. But yeah, the kick panels in. So you might be wondering what this is. I actually put power door locks in the doors. I thought it would be pretty convenient. I welded, you can't really see it because the door panel's not, well, maybe you can see it. I welded, it's a booger weld, whatever. But the mechanism's in here, and I'll show you on the other door, and I mean, it's like butter, so I know it's gonna work well. I just need to put the module in behind this kick panel. This is just in here temporarily. This is coming out, obviously. Put the module in here, and you know, get the wiring ran across the dash to the other side. You see it hanging through the kick panel over there. So yeah, it has a little, you know, little remote to unlock all the doors. But man, is she just getting there. I'm getting really excited. I had to repaint the top trim piece right here, the metal piece for this door, because it was so hot, and I had the piece in the trunk with a rag kind of just sitting on it, a microfiber to protect it, you know, from another piece that was laying there, and it got so hot, I guess it was like an oven. But yeah, so this is the passenger side trim piece. It's a little dirty, but you know, just clean that one off. But yeah, the window crank, where is it? I don't know if I have, whatever. The regular window crank, and even with the old door panels on both of these, if you saw the other videos, there was horrible score marks right here where the window crank was hitting it. And maybe that was just something 50 to 53 did. I don't know. I mean, they were pretty tight to the door panels, but I don't know. But I'm fine with a little window crank. I mean, these things go up and down like butter, so I'm not too worried about it. Okay, so here's the rod that goes to the power actuator. You can kind of hear it. It's bolted in right here. I'm gonna take these out and flip them over, because the Phillips side head is obviously nice and more flush. What else am I doing here? I'm trying to think. Oh, I had to cut out a little section for the speakers. This was like an access box. I'm keeping that one on, putting this one back on. This also has the window stopper. But yeah, she's getting there. And I'll do another video after the door panels are on. Now for the power window system, or I'm sorry, the power door lock system, it's fairly easy. I mean, it was like 40 bucks on Amazon, and it comes with an immobilizer too, which I might hook that up, but it also comes with a trunk release. I've been searching and trying to find a solution for an electric release for the trunk. Haven't found anything yet, but I have the wire taped up over there, and I can run it later, so no big deal. The RCAs are hanging right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a hole right here, right there, and I'm going to run everything through here, and I'm going to have the controls and everything inside the glove box. But everything is still going to be Bluetooth, so I'll be able to control everything, you know, music, phone, volume, and all that through Bluetooth. But if I want to fine-tune the system, then that's what I'm going to do. This door panel, I got the tweeter in. I've got the hole for the Orion mid-range. Obviously the stainless isn't, or the aluminum, no, I guess it's stainless, isn't on the bottom yet. That's actually one of the last things I do. It's right here. So I'll have to clean it. I might get it installed tonight. We'll see. But we have some back window molding that needs to go on. I need to finish the front window molding right here. I'm going to show you the trunk. There's some more sound goodies in here. 210s, Kicker Comp VRs. They're going to scooch up in there. I think I told you that. These are what the actuators look like. If you have done it before, you know exactly what these are. I think they're 8 pounds or something like that, and that's plenty for these locks. Here's the little remotes here. You know, like you can just doot doot. I got 1 amp over there, another amp over here. All the amps are going against that back seat. I'm going to put a piece of MDF, probably cover it in carpet, put that in there. Once the subs are in there, I'm going to see if I can fit a spare. If not, I don't really care, because if you get a flat tire in one of these cars, you're getting towed. You know, it's just how it is. And then I'm thinking I might have my guy do the interior back here as well, but we'll see. Bumpers. I have a buddy's car coming in, and you know, I'm giving him a homie discount, but probably with just those few bucks that I make, I might take those down to Mexico and get the front and back bumpers re-chromed. It wasn't an original plan but with the way this car is turning out and just how nice it's becoming, I might just do it. But anyways, I will get back to you as soon as the that door panel's done and the top trim piece is done, and maybe the wiring. I might go over it a little bit, but it's not rocket science. I mean, you got this power wire that goes into constant power, and then you have a ground. That's pretty much it. The blue and green just go into the actual actuators, so you know it's not that complicated. I still have to put this guy in here. These would not come out, and I even tried carbide drill bits and everything, and these would not come out. So now they're just rounded, but we were able to stuff the headliner interior in there. I'm gonna, you know, push this in here and screw it back in, and then put the window moldings back in. I'm missing a couple pieces back here that I haven't been able to find, but yeah. So look how nice that door closes. I mean, look at this. Watch this. Awesome. Okay, you guys. Well, I'll get back to you. Hey guys. Well, it's actually been only 1 week, and well, the interior is just about done. These door panels came out beautiful, and I'm talking in the car right now, and it's just the sound deadening and everything is just so awesome. It came out so good. I have a couple trim pieces put on the inside, and just some wiring for the stereo, which the wiring for the stereo I'm going to post as a separate video, because there's some, you know, things in there that I'd actually like to show you guys and get more in depth about it. But let me show you the interior and where it's at now. Okay, here we are. There's one door panel. These came out beautiful. These have been all polished. The tweeter, woofers in here. There's the other side. Gorgeous. There's the little leftover wiring I have left. The aluminum panels are nice. The trim goes beautifully with the chrome strip goes beautifully with the upper trim. This is nice and shiny. These are also the door locks from the 56, or the door lock knobs, and perfect. I ordered some rubber ones, and they were not working too well. So the headliner, all I got to do is put in the light. I'm missing a panel, or a little union piece back there, which I think I told you guys about, but it is comfortable. Everything works as it should. Show the other side here. Doors. I mean, well, let me show you the inside of the handle, how well it works. You just push down. Beautiful. So, I'm still putting a little trim piece in here, a little piece of this vinyl. I did it on the other side, and it worked pretty good. So here's the other side. Stainless down there. The kick panels. This one was kind of a pain in the ass. I don't know if I mentioned to you, it was kicked out, so I actually had to take this off again. And I had my big vise, and I put rags over the vise and everything, not to scratch the paint, and I slowly formed it back. And I think that was an original issue, and that's why this crank was really knocking the hell out of this down here. I mean, obviously I sanded it smooth, painted it, filler primer, came out nice. Okay, so yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. It's been a while since I posted a video, and I think it's about time. And I mean, just the progress of the interior on this car. It was never supposed to be this nice, but once I started going at it, man, it turned out real nice. And this is actually the most interior work or anything I've done on a Cadillac. I mean, from a field to borderline show car, I mean, the outside isn't really, I'd say, a show car, but the inside definitely is. So yeah, the next video will be on the wiring for the sound system and the power door locks. And I'll probably just get some of the trim in. It's nothing you really need to see. It's just very little stuff around the windows and around the back, or around the front window and around the back window. And that's pretty much it for that. So up next, I'm going to show you just before and after photos of the car, especially when I found her. Some of you have not seen that probably, from 2 years ago. So anyways, you guys have a fantastic week, and let's get working on them cars, okay? Let's bring them back. Let's not let them sit and get all crusty and gross and get rusted away. So anyways, you guys take care of yourself, and I will see you on the next video.